I'm going to have to edit there because what are these called? We don't even have a name for these.
Vegan spinach waffles.
Oh, that'll bring in the crowds.
Welcome back, Veggie family. We're glad to see you. We are a couple days away from St. Patrick's Day. And if you have children, most children, they do like to participate in St. Patrick's Day. They like to wear green. They like to eat green foods.
You mean like green eggs and ham?
Yes, Eric, but this is a vegetarian channel, so we will not be talking about ham.
I wouldn't be eating green ham anyway.
So we are going to be making something green and fun. We are going to be making vegan spinach waffles. That's right. And the great thing about them is we are using no green food dye. So for all of you families out there, I want you to make sure you try this recipe. And you are going to love it right here, right now on Vegetari-Yum. So for today's ingredients, we are going to need 1 cup of chickpea flour, which is also known as garbanzo bean flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 3 tablespoons of sugar in the raw, and then we are going to need 1/2 cup plus 2 tablespoons of almond milk and 2 cups of spinach blended. So what we've done is pretty much created green milk. We have taken the almond milk and the spinach and blended it together. Okay, so we have all of our dry ingredients in the bowl. We want to whisk those up really good. So you want to get those blended. Now we're going to add the liquid. Remember, this is our spinach milk liquid.
Spinach milk. Oh boy.
So we're going to add that in.
That sounds fantastic.
And then you'll want to whisk this really good. Now you might have a little bit of lumps, but you want to try to get as many lumps out as possible. If you have a tiny bit, the world is not going to end. But you do want to make sure you whisk this together and try not to get any lumps. Can you get a good shot of that?
Oh wow, that is looking pretty good.
All right, folks, we've got that blended, and now we're getting ready to get started. Okay, so we are going to prepare our waffle iron. We're going to give it a little spray. We have olive oil spray. You use whatever you use at home.
Make sure this is warmed up enough.
Yep, depending on your machine. You know your machine better, so you're going to get yours ready to go. And also, you're going to know your machine, so however much is required for your machine is how much batter you're going to put in. Everybody's machine is different. So you go with what your machine does. And I think I actually just put a little bit too much.
Yeah, it'd be fine. We're doing both sides?
Yep.
Yeah. Those are some green looking waffles.
Of course.
I'm digging that.
We're celebrating St. Patty's Day.
Thank you, Patty.
You're welcome.
What? What? All right.
All right, I'm going to try to make this one a little bit less overflowing.
Well, it will be fine because it... Yeah, oh,
All
that's
right,
going to be
folks.
great. Watch this. Oh, I was expecting this to shoot out everywhere. All right, so I guess we will see you when...
Every machine is different. We're going to check ours in a couple minutes, but again, go off of what you normally do on your machine.
See you soon.
All right, folks, we are going to give it a little test and see how we're doing. Oh, there you go. Look at that.
That is beautiful. Look at that.
All right, Eric, so we are going to get a shot of me taking these out of the waffle iron. Now, of course, they might brown a little bit because that's what waffle irons do. So remember, just because they're green doesn't mean they're not going to brown a little bit, because that's what they do.
Look at that. That is beautiful. And if you have little kids that don't want to eat this, but they love the Incredible Hulk, this is a really cool way to get them to eat it, because it is a beautiful Incredible Hulk green. All right, everybody, this is my favorite part. Before we taste, I just want to make sure I tell you guys, with all the concern going around with coronavirus, we washed our hands, of course, before we did this, but make sure you wash your hands, make sure you're being safe, and please, no matter what you do not buy up all the toilet paper. People need that stuff. All right, let's get to it. All right, everybody, as we know, this is my favorite part. And to be honest, some videos I'm more excited about than others. Obviously, if you've seen the videos, you can probably tell. I'm actually really excited about this. One, because I love green. I'm a big Hulk fan, whatever. But more because this is actually a really awesome recipe. Now, Shelly, go ahead and bring in here so we can get the close up. Of course, you've seen it already, but we want to show you the whole texture and just the beauty of this. The wonderful thing about this is a lot of times as parents, we'll do stuff to get our kids to eat stuff. And if you want to do that and not have to worry about food coloring and dyes and all that processed stuff, you can do something like this, which is healthy and nutritious and does the job quite well, as you see. But does it do the job on taste? Spoiler alert, it does. Now, Shelly usually doesn't put anything on her waffles, but I do, so I have some syrup on here. It's really, really good. It has the texture, it has the feel, and everything of, I won't say non-spinach waffles, because I know everyone's, the first thing they were saying is, well, what about all that spinach? Oh, it's in here, and it's good. And it's highly nutritious. Now, some people might want to put some other things on here, put some fruit. We got some bananas up here. As a waffle person, I'm usually like a butter and syrup guy, but syrup works just well. It really depends on how wet/dry you like your waffle. Some people want to drown in the syrup. Some people will eat it with just one pat of butter on it. The big worry about a lot of vegan recipes is how it will turn out, especially when you're using alternatives to flour and stuff like that. But as you see, they look fantastic. They come out great consistency, great texture, great size. They're not flat or anything like some people might have thought would happen. And they're really, really good. As you get ready for St. Patty's Day, think of these. It's a great alternative. It's really healthy. And it's fun. And if anything, we like our food to be fun. Alright, so that'll do it for us. These are the vegan spinach waffles. Hopefully you can find more of a trademark friendly name for them, but that's what we're going with, vegan spinach waffles. We thank you all for watching our video. As always, like, subscribe, and please share it because it's the only way our little channel can grow. And from all of us here at Vegetari-Yum, I'm Eric.
I'm Shelly.
And have a wonderful day.
Bye.
Wash your hands.